Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and today we have a Lenormand spread and we're gonna dive straight into it. This message is going to be so powerful and there are so many confirmations even within this spread. I'm amazed. Okay, let's get into it. So, this is the traditional big spread of the Lenormand. And I'm gonna look at where the cards are and in what original houses they lie. With houses, I mean, normally the number one card is over here, and that is the card of the rider, okay? Yeah, and that's what we are going to start, because the number 17 with the storks talks about new beginnings. And that means, since it's in the house of the rider, it means that this new beginning is coming towards you. That you're either getting a message about a new beginning. For some of you, it might also be a message that states that you're pregnant or that someone is pregnant. Yeah, that could quite possibly be, especially with the woman's card just underneath it. Yeah. So this new beginning, this message that is coming is directly related to the female card, the feminine card. What is the new beginning about? It's something to do with love. And then we see the snake, but it's so interesting. It's so interesting because I'm gonna, yeah. This is going to be quite a long reading, but it's going to be so worth it. And I would suggest for you to take the time, lean back, and just listen. But maybe also take in those beautiful imageries. Okay. So, the second house is the house of the four-leaf clover. It's the little luck in the Lenormand deck. And that means that this love that is coming, it is going to be an abundant love. It's going to be a love that makes you happy. It's something that you've wished for. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. And it is about contentment. It's about hope. It's, yeah, the luck is on your side when it comes to love. What a beautiful combination here. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna dive into the snake card because normally the snake and the fox card are not necessarily the most pleasant cards. That is true. But nonetheless, let's not get carried away because normally the third house is the house of the ship, which is about travels, but it's also about something that is coming towards you. Now, some of you might be saying, I don't want this snake to come towards me. Funnily enough that I mentioned the pregnancy, because the snake is also a sign of fertility. So if it's coming to you, then maybe if you have been trying to become pregnant or that your wife gets pregnant, your partner, then there is a great chance that this is going to happen very soon. And I love that the dog is in the fourth house, and the fourth house is the house of the house, which is all about stability. It's about your private life. It's about togetherness. It's firm foundations. It's longevity. And who wouldn't want to have loyalty, companionship, and trust in their house? Like, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, like, honestly. Because that is a commitment that is built on the right values and therefore is going to be absolutely massively powerful. Yeah. Now, I'm so intrigued because the women's card, the feminine card, is in the 9th house. And the 9th house is the house of the flower bouquet. And the flower bouquet talks about an encounter, a meetup, a meeting, a date. Okay? And for me, that means that this date, this encounter is coming up for this feminine energy. Yeah? This is not something that is like, this is promised. Now, next to the feminine card is the 10th house. And in the 10th house is the Book of Secrets. I'm saying Book of Secrets because normally you would say, oh, it's the book. Yes. But what does the book contain? Oftentimes, it's about secrets. What I love in this depiction is that it's open. So the secrets are out in the open. Something is going to be revealed. And this is actually absolutely amazing because I feel hold on a second, because I have to, I hate this. How does that work? Well, it's, okay, sorry. It's in the 10th house, and the 10th house is the house of the skies. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. Where's the skies? You see it. Ah, that's it. That's the sky. Okay, so, and the sky normally talks about that something is abruptly ending, and it asks you to be cautious. So now some would say, okay, does that mean that I have to be cautious about the secret that is going to be revealed? No, I actually got, it also talks about a breakup, a divorce. And now that's the funny thing, an unexpected encounter. And in this whole spread, there's so many confirmations that for the feminine energy, there is an unexpected, fated encounter. And I explain this now. Because in the 10th house, first of all, I think a secret will be revealed for you, like to you, and it will be up, like, it will be open to the public that someone has split up. Why do I think this? Because there's a partnership. Yeah, the ring card is about commitment. And yet again, I think it's a secret about a ring, like a partnership, a commitment. So maybe some of you might get actually a proposal, an engagement. Yes, that's possible. For others of you, there is a fated encounter that is leading to a new beginning in love for you, which is filled with luck, happiness, good fortune, abundance. And this encounter is leading to a commitment. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So we got this under control. Then the 11th house is actually also quite interesting because it's the house of the rods, which are depicted as broomsticks actually in this deck. And brooms is for me like sweeping the floor, kind of like clearing something up. And maybe one old commitment that is no longer serving someone is actually being cleared out. But also the rods are about a discussion, an argument, but it can also be about communication. And since the argument is on the left-hand side of the ring, this is what the secret, oh, wow. Okay, maybe if this is a third party for you, then maybe the third party has found out about your connection. and this led to an argument, and it has been put out in the open. Yeah, that's quite possible. And then again, next to it is the 12th house, obviously, which are the owls. And the owls are about communication. But it can also be about stress and worry. And now that's quite interesting, because what is right to the right-hand side of the rods is what the conversation is about. And that is, okay, it's about the intuition, it's about the psyche, it's about something that's mental, but it's also about hidden feelings. Yeah. So maybe something has come out in the open, but maybe also if you are the feminine energy, the masculine energy is all the way over here, and we'll get to talk about this. Oh, funny. The masculine energy is in the house of the snake. Okay, we'll get into this in a second. So, and what did I want to say? Yeah, for some of you, it's an engagement that's coming to light, which was hidden, which is a secret, which is coming towards you. For others of you, if there was a third party, that third party knows about you, and this is going to lead to a divorce, a split up, a breakup. Yeah. And this is a message that will reach you because it will be made public. Okay. Funnily enough, because the ring card is in the 11th house, the house of the rods, it also talks about a man in the age between 25 and 35. If it doesn't resonate, let it fly. Just might be another confirmation for someone else who might be or might have been in this commitment or is going to offer this commitment to this feminine. Maybe it's going to be a man between the ages 25 to 35 who is going to be in this fated encounter with this feminine after this secret is revealed. Or maybe it's because this masculine energy actually kept his emotions hidden from this feminine energy and is now finally stepping up, because the rider is also about coming towards you. Isn't it also the ship? Yeah, but the ship is also coming towards you. So, which is funny because the house, the third house of this is the ship card. So whatever is here is coming towards you. And technically, that's a partnership that's coming towards you. This is ridiculous. And honestly, we're only here. And oh my God, we're already 13 minutes in. This is so, yeah. So the snake in the ship house, in the house of the ship, can actually talk about, and now it gets interesting, that there could be complications, but it can also talk about, in that particular aspect, that the complication is that the person that you're thinking of might be at a distance from you. So it might be, the complication is that it might start off as a far distance relationship. Or maybe you're just emotionally distant from them at this moment because there might not be any communication or whatsoever. Yeah? Okay, okie dokie provokey. Okay. Oh, and this is beautiful. The star card is the number 16 card, is the star card. And stars are about clarity, but it can, of course, it can also be about fate, but it can also stand for that something is being illuminated, something is clearing up. And yeah, what else to say that to that? It can also be about yeah, spirituality and faith, the star card. What else? The seventh sense. It can be about an inspiration. Now, the star card is in the fifth house, and the fifth house is the tree. And the tree says that this, oh wow, this destiny needed time, is the message. It needed time to unfold. So for some of you, you might have been waiting for this for quite some time. And this is going to come around at the perfect timing. And equally as if you are planting a flower, you're planting a seed, you're not gonna dig it up every freaking hour just to see, has it grown, has it grown, has it grown yet? And that's the same with something that is so fated as this encounter that you're going to be encountering. You will encounter. Okay. I also get, because, trees are the lungs of the earth. Even though, funnily enough, random side fact, it's actually the oceans that create the most oxygen. Well, actually, isn't it the corals? Anyway, we're gonna skip this. Anyway, trees produce oxygen. And yeah, and it's about your health. And so, by the way, side message. For some of you who might have been struggling with your health, this is a very positive card. So that something is going to turn around in your favor. This is beautiful. But what I also love about the tree, the house of the tree, the fifth house, is it's about everything that is in this house. It stands for longevity, and it talks about something that takes root. For me, the tree card, the house of the tree, is always about family, roots, ancestry. And wow, different side message. My spirit guide just told me it's about your connection to your ancestors as well, that they're guiding you on this. And everything is happening for a reason, and it's all divinely guided, and it's fated. What is being planted in your garden is going to take deep, deep roots. Whatever this is that is going to happen for you, for the feminine energy, it's going to be massively, massively amazing. If you think of the most positive outcome for your life, how your life can play out, take it times 10, because this is what your ancestors are preparing for you. So don't give up hope. I know we have a human experience, so that means oftentimes that we get caught up in the time kind of thinking. And yes, it's understandable, but try to take that, now I can't talk, take the pressure off, okay? Because everything is going to happen at the right time. And yeah, it's about the stars, it's about clarity, but also about success. So if you planted, that's a beautiful, another message. If you planted seeds, maybe in the business world, and maybe you have your own business, then those roots, they might take longer to build. But once they're strong, you can't rip them out anymore, and you will have major success. Yeah. This idea that you have is going to take roots, and it's going to be, it's longevity. It's going to be an absolutely amazing success. Sorry, I'm even stumbling over my words because I can't even grasp to actually even explain that to you, how massively successful you will be. So next to the fifth house is the sixth house. And in the sixth house, normally we have the clouds. But in the clouds, in the house of the clouds, which are normally about like passing difficulties, but also obstacles, maybe lack of clarity, because obviously clouds can cloud your judgment as well. It's funny that it has the owls, because the owls kind of tell you to kind of slow down, to gather all the information that you can get in this situation. There might be a phone call. The owls also talk about, sometimes it's like grandparents' energy, by the way, side message. That's strange that I have to say this, but no, actually, yeah. But it also, yeah, it's also a couple. So maybe you've been worrying about something, but it can be about some form of communication, whether it's a call, whether it's an email, whether it's a WhatsApp message, whatever. It talks about stress and worries, and it's a gossip card. So be careful. Don't let your mind be clouded or your judgment be clouded by people gapping. Okay? Let them yap, let them gap. I don't care. And I do think that this gossip might be around this masculine energy. Okay? Maybe you are also going to talk to a friend and they are going to be quite worried because maybe this masculine is an energy from your past and they might not have treated you right at that time, because let's face it, we can only treat someone else as good as we can treat ourselves. And if we don't really love ourselves, yeah, let's figure it out. Go figure. You can't really love someone else. It just doesn't work. It's just the way it is. Anyway, let's put some light on. Yeah, but maybe, oh, that's interesting that I was now guided to turn the light on, because maybe something has to be illuminated, something so that the clouds can, so that the stars can break through the clouds. The stars are also enlightening something, right? And there will be communication about something that's faded. Again, confirmation. And it is involving the masculine. You've got to be kidding me. I love this. I love when it comes. Okay, so the masculine energy is in the house of the snake. Now, that is uncomfortable. It talks about difficulties. So right now, the masculine energy might be facing a lot of gossip from their surroundings. They might be going through a difficult time. Maybe they're feeling some kind of guilt, and they have to go the extra mile right now because something is delaying their approach. But nonetheless, they're on the way because, funnily enough, yeah. And since the masculine energy is in the house of the snake, right? And the snake is in the house of the ship, that means the masculine is coming towards you. By the way, side message. Okay, so now we have the Tower card, the number 19. And the Tower card is actually in the, the house of the coffin. So don't freak out. Yes, it's the Death card. And yes, oh wow. Oh, that's a deep message, because it's also a deep message for me. Maybe this masculine has heard through the grapevine that there has been a death in your family, which has caused a Tower moment in your life, feminine energy. Or there might have been a Tower moment in this masculine's life. Either it's a literal death, or, because normally I don't actually take the death, the coffin card, as something very negative. And because, like in the classic tarot, death is about transformation, and where something comes to an end, something new begins. Yeah. Yep. And, oh, wow, no, wow. This is now tying in with this message. Okay, let's get back on track. Because this tower moment, yeah, it's talking also about, the tower talks about something that's official. The tower, someone told me also once, means that it could be across borders. So again, far distance, something that is at a distance from you, right? So, and we have those doubts and worries, the gossip that this masculine energy might be dealing with, or they heard this news about you. That is quite possible. Ooh, the tower also stands for entrepreneurship. I've never known this. Ooh. And it can stand for loneliness. Yeah, but nonetheless, let's skip this. Because the tower card is in the house of the coffin, it means that something has become official, that something is dead and gone. Something is over. And this is something that either this masculine got news of or it involves the masculine directly. Okay? Wow. We talked about these cards already, so we're gonna skip over now to the moon card. And the moon card we also talked about because it's in the house of the owls. So whatever has been hidden in the dark has come to the light, because you see how the moon shines very brightly. And we just had a full moon in Gemini, by the way, the beaver moon, on the 28th of November. So this might be quite relevant. So maybe this, oh my God, this might have just happened. Oof, I love this. Okay, okie dokie. Okie dokie. So the number 13 card is the 13th house, is the house of child. So, I love this. I love this. And it's the tree. The tree is in the house of the child. So, by the way, now your ancestors want to tell you that it's also about healing your inner child, and that your ancestors are very much connected to you. And I love how the house of trees, of the tree, and the tree card is actually right underneath it, and that the star card is in the house of the tree. There might be a new beginning, because the child, for me, is always, it means it's a reassurance that you don't need to worry. And it also stands for a new beginning. That's beautiful. And this new beginning is going to be everlasting. And I get everlasting love. And this might be, for some of you, this message, this new beginning might be coming in this Christmas season. And number 5 is the card of change, right? And you see the snow, and snow is about purity. And the star that is on top of the tree. Yeah, this is faded. This new beginning is faded, and it is ready to come. There will be a positive development, and step by step you will, it's about a new love, a young love. For some of you, there might even be, with this person, it doesn't have to be, but for some of you, there might even be an age difference. For some of you, even an age difference up to 10 years. For some, even more. For some, less than that, but an age difference nonetheless. This is so, so beautiful. Wow. Wow, that I like this. So now, the tree card in the house of the child is next to the mice. So normally the mice talk about lack and loss, okay? So that is not particularly nice. But I think this is actually very positive, because the mice are in the house of the fox. And the fox can be quite negative because it can be a tricky little conniving energy. But since it's the mice that are in the house of the fox, I feel like the mice are eating away on anything that was a betrayal, anything that might have stopped this new beginning. Oh my God. Yeah. And this is interesting. Yeah, because I'm telling you, if someone held back from you in the past, there will be a communication because the letter is next to it. And the letter is, for so many of you, it's going to be about a person that you already know. For others of you, it might be a completely new person, but for many of you, it's going to be a past lover returning. And whether that is a past life connection that is now new to your life, or literally someone that you know from this lifetime that is returning and that is who is sending you this message, this letter. For some of you, I even get that you even get a traditional old handwritten letter. And I think this person will open up about their fears. They will bring light to the darkness. Yeah, for some of you, where they might have heard about a funeral, a death, they might also send their condolences. And I like how it's like two mice, because in the traditional Lenormand, there are at least 3 or 4 or 5 mice. So, and it's a couple card, isn't it? They're so cute. Sorry. So adorable. Anyway, oh God, 32 minutes in already. Oh, and I'm not even halfway through. Okay. The letter is in the house of the bear, in the 15th house. And it talks about an old topic. Well, the bear. Yeah, but the bear is also for me a sign of power. It should also, yeah, it talks about, oh, yeah, exactly how I felt intuitively. You will receive a message from either about an old topic or from someone from your past. And the bear, that's it, is about courage, power, but it's also, and this is what I love, it's about protection. You might even receive a message from a protector, or maybe this masculine energy. Wow, of course, the letter is underneath the masculine energy. So that means this letter is definitely from the masculine that is coming to you. What's hidden, what you don't know, is that this masculine energy is also thinking about you very intimately, sensually. That is hidden. What is underneath the card, that's hidden. And what's hidden underneath the masculine is the letter. The gossip is about the lack, the loss. The fated encounter is about the tree, family line, lineage, ancestry, fate. The house is something that was hidden. It's about the psyche, the snake. Yeah. Something that was revealed was about a partnership, even a fake partnership in the past. The love that was a secret, and the new beginning that is coming towards the woman, the feminine energy. And the tower meets the clouds. Oh, beautiful. The tower meets the clouds. Okay. Yeah. And I love that the clouds are actually on the outside, because otherwise what would be next to the clouds on the right hand side would be something that gets worse, and what's on the left hand side is what's getting better. So the communication, this letter, this whatever kind of form of communication that you will receive, even if it's through the grapevine that someone else is telling you, and you might not actually get a handwritten letter or a message that is sent via social media or whatsoever. Whatever this communication is, it's going to clear up a lot. Yeah. Anything that was unclear in the past. Because whatever difficulty there was, I think this is now falling with this tower. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah. And you know, the clouds, like clouding your judgment, right? So whatever was clouding it, it has now become official. So there's no need for those clouds anymore. And this is why this communication can finally come in. And I think in the past, someone was actually scared to send you this communication because of unclarity. Okay? I don't know how else to say this. Okay. Now, moving on to the... Wait a second. Oh, I love this. You know what? Just even ignoring that I know the meaning of the Lenormand card, but the cloud card is in the house of the stars. So, which is also been illuminating something. And I get a very positive vibe from this cloud card. Yes, something's coming to light, something that is faded. Something that might have had a difficult past, that took some time to kind of reveal itself. So now I'm a bit feeling uneasy because I see now the fox, even though that's a beautiful fox depiction. But number 17, ooh, ooh. Nope, it's beautiful actually. The fox, how it is, because the fox card is in the house of the storks, the new beginning. So now normally you would say, that's not good. So is it like a false start? Like, is it a fake new beginning? No, it's not. Because you see how the fox is looking in that direction? Because in the direction that the fox looks, that's where the falseness is. And this is something that was in the past. So I feel like the falseness is actually being left behind. And what's to the right-hand side of the fox is actually the truth. And that's the cross. And the cross talks about fate, destiny. And I think for some of you, this might be someone from the past that didn't see your potential, that didn't see or didn't accept your connection with them. They now see what it's about. And beautiful. The cross card is in the house of the dog. You can't make this up even if you wanted to. This is, I feel like the illusions have been lifted. And also the feminine energy is like, this is something that is being done and dusted with. You're kicking in it with your feet. And especially because the sun card is underneath the fox. Holy Moses, oh, this spread is so amazing. So you better claim it. You better hit the like button because I'm going to claim this. This is, gosh, so nice. There's so many confirmations, such a beautiful energy. Anyway, moving on. The cross card is in the card of the dog. And the cross is about what's important. Loyalty, companionship, friendship. Yeah. And it's also a card of karma. And I think the karma was that now it has been revealed who was a fox, who was a snake in someone's life. Also for you, feminine energy, you might have been dealing with a karmic partner. And you kicked this out That has no room in your new beginning anymore. You cleared out your karma. You revealed the secrets. You know now. You know now where to go. You have cleared it up. You know where your destiny lies. Yeah. Yeah. And this fox, by the way, this new beginning, there is no new beginning with this karmic partner. Whether it's for the feminine energy or for the masculine energy, it doesn't matter, because it talks again about karmic contracts closing out. And what did I say? That this might be the secret that's being revealed, but it's also talking about a secret love, a secret connection that is now being enlightened also with the moon, because you can't hold it back any longer. And it's all predestined. It is something that is written in the stars. You can't even make this up, even if you wanted to. It's unreal. Okay, number 21. Sacré-Cœur, by the way, which is the Sacred Heart. The house number 19 is the house of the Tower. So something that becomes official. And this is the mountain, the number 21. And it talks about blockages and not being able to move forward. Oh, and I get the message. Someone was unable to move on from you, even if they claimed they did. They never did. They never did. And it talks about, the mountain talks about a waiting period. It talks about obstacles. It talks about frustration. Basically kind of stepping in one place, not moving forward. But this has crumbled in combination with the Tower, because whatever was blocked here caused either both of you or all parties involved to actually feel lonely. This blocked partnership, or this partnership that blocked this divine connection, caused so much blockage and so much loneliness and so much hurt. And it is about dawn time that this is being blown out, and it's become an official. Oh my gosh, this karmic blockage, it's being revealed. And now you're moving forward with the Rider. The Rider talks about taking action. And this is something that might have been a secret before, that this person is taking action towards you, that you might be taking action to something. And it's about a positive message. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Well, we got the Rider. And the Rider. Yeah, in the 20th house. This reading is getting long. Okay. And I love this because... Wait. Okay. I messed something up in my mind because I thought this was the Park card, but it's not. This is the Crossroads card. This is the Park card. So the 20th house. And oh, yet again, like with a tree, that it's directly under where it's normally positioned. And normally the number 20, the 20th house, the Park card, which is like something public. It's also a meetup. It could be. It could. It really depends. But it's about the public. So, And I think this is another major confirmation because the rider is above the park card and is in the house of the park. And if you look at it closely, the rider is inside of a park. Doesn't it look like it? And the rider is about a message. So a message that becomes public. Public knowledge. Public knowledge. A secret is being revealed. Something's out in the open, I'm telling you. And the rider, yes, is about taking action. But I already said that. It's about a positive message. I also said that. And it's about communication. It's a big communication card. And with the park, I'm not sure I really get this here, but in many cases, the park, because it's something about public, it advises you to get an advice, maybe. Oh, this is beautiful. So this means, because it looks like the masculine energy, right? But even if it's true for you as the feminine energy, if you're the feminine energy watching, sorry, my mistake, it means that maybe this energy, this person is now finally taking action, whether it's you or the person that you're connected to, because they got some kind of advice. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Why do I get for some of you that this person is someone of high rank or authority, maybe even a public figure? Slight message for maybe one or two of you. No effing way. And the pack card, now oh yes, that's what I meant. Okay, it's not only about a meeting, it's about festivities. That's it. That's what I was thinking of. Because I mean the bouquet, right? The number 9. That's about like a meeting. But the park, it's about like an official event. That's it. It's festivities. So, and we were talking about maybe some of you might actually get an engagement, right? You get a proposal. Sorry, you're not getting an engagement. You're getting engaged, or you are proposing to someone, or someone is proposing to you, or maybe you're witnessing a proposal. Because hold on a second. Nope. That's maybe pushing it too far, but still, my spirit guides just told me about no, I'm getting the message that something is going public yet again about a commitment. There is news. And do you know why I think it's especially relevant? Because the park card is actually in the 28th house, which is where normally the masculine energy is lying. Normally this card would be over here. So this means something will be public knowledge about the masculine. But we'll be getting to this. Sorry, I cannot jump because if I'm jumping too much, then it's getting out of hand. Okay, anyway, so it's the park card. And for some of you, it can also mean that you are advancing in your career, and you might have a marketing boost. If you're a politician, you might have a very good run in an election. Moving on, okay, to the 21st house. The 21st house is the mountain. Now, the mountain is met with the scythe. And now that is quite interesting because that means that blockage is being cut down. What irritates me a little bit is that the blade is facing towards the child, which means it's basically killing the new beginning. Oh, wow. We were talking about a karmic connection, right? And we talked about, oh yeah, 21st, the mountain, the blockage, the karmic blockage. And that karmic blockage, that is now being cut down. There will not be a new beginning in that karmic connection. Or if it was a karmic pattern within your dynamic, this is being cut out. This is quite interesting, okay? Yeah. Because I get a side message from my spirit guides that the seeds that you've planted, it's time to harvest them. And for you to get ready to harvest it, obviously in the wintertime you cannot harvest it, but something was, you know how it's all frozen? As if time was standing still due to the block, due to the mountain. But underneath that layer of snow, of ice, those seeds have grown and they're ready to burst through the surface for this new beginning to come in. You can't make this up. Yeah. If there's a third party involved, a karmic person, then they see this new beginning in your connection as the threat. And what's unexpected is that someone is actually taking action in cutting down this blockage, this block. Wow, this is insanity. Okay. The 22nd house is the crossroads. It's the two paths. And, it's the two pathways. And it's about, obviously it says like choosing your own path, like finding your own way, but it's also a major decision card. And it's about making a decision when it comes to the new beginning with a child. And yes, new beginning, but also a positive development of something once you make the decision, right? Because this card normally would be here. But now the child is in the house of decisions. Let's call it like that. And it's step by step. Everything had to happen the way it did. Again, I'm getting a message for someone who might have a startup. There is something, this new beginning, whatever seeds you've sown, they're getting ready to prosper. And number 13 is a number of transformation. Yes, does not have anything to do with the classic Lenormand, but I connect tarot, Lenormand, and numerology all together. And my spirit guides always tell me what to channel and what's relevant. In some readings, I don't care about numerology or whatsoever, but let's stop babbling because we have so many messages still to come out. The new beginning was something that was feared with the mice on top. But nonetheless, in the past, this journey wasn't taken. In the past, the steps were not taken towards this journey. But now, this journey is actually going to be taken. this positive development is coming in. The 23rd house talks about the mice. Now that is quite interesting because those are the lilies, right? And the lilies, which is a bit funny because the mice are about lack, loss, fear, right? Sickness. And the lilies, actually in a different meaning, in the Lenormand, stand for sexuality, for intimacy, right? Yeah, harmony and sexuality. But to some degree, it can also relate to family on a more sad note. And normally I don't say this to this, but lilies, because they have a very strong fragrant, right? Very strong smell. They're actually being used as flowers for funerals, especially white lilies. But white lilies, white stands for purity. Again, oh, that's interesting. The lilies also stand for the thyroid, the sickness. That is a weird side message. If you have felt very fatigued, maybe you had hair loss, and you couldn't quite figure out what's wrong with you, please get your thyroid checked out. I'm not a doctor, so this is not proper medical advice, but yeah, you will know if this resonates with you. Because just to let you know, the thyroid is basically the brain of your organs. And the thyroid manages what hormones are getting to your organs. And this is rhyming, and I did not intend to rhyme. So the thyroid, if that doesn't work properly, you are screwed. Anyway, moving on. That was a dark turn there. But since mice is about sickness, and I guess this is why I was meant to say sickness, right? Anyway, lilies. Lilies but are also about secret dreams. So maybe someone was afraid to be dreaming of this new beginning in the past. Someone shied away from this. Someone might have also viewed you as a temptation. And someone might have thought about sending you maybe even a sexual message. Or in the past, they always communicated like this. And I do pick up a masculine energy because it's in this row. Wow. Weird. Now I have to jump, sorry. Just looking at this row. This connection is faded. It is meant with a heart, with the book of secret, with the card of faith and the card of power and protection. This is a divinely protected union that we're talking about. This is a love of a lifetime. Of many lifetimes, actually. I stand corrected, sorry. Lilies also stand for peace and calmness, but also for justice. And it's considered, what? That's a bit weird. I'm hearing it's a card that symbolizes the angel energy. And now I'm guided to actually pick out, you might be life path 3. You might resonate as being an earth angel. But nonetheless, it's definitely also about like a sexual encounter. It's about, it could be also an affair. If this karmic contract is not completely over yet and someone is still involved, no, I do not encourage cheating. No, I'm not. But it seems like there's a message coming in nonetheless. But I sincerely hope for the collective that this masculine that is stepping forward, and this is the energy that I received throughout the whole reading, the whole message, is someone who's mature, who's taking the lead, who's taking accountability, who knows what their responsibility is, where their responsibility lies, and what is fair and just. Okay, let's move on. Okay, and now we see the anchor. And the anchor is actually, oh, this is beautiful. It's in the 24th house. And the 24th house is the heart, right? This card normally would be lying here. And that means the anchor, as you can imagine, stands for something that's secure, like anchored safely in a harbor, right? The anchor card can also talk about a job. It very much depends on the cards surrounding this. Clouds. Leaving behind, kicking away any arguments, and illuminating the safety of this love, the security. This love is meant to be. Another confirmation. Okay, moving on. The house number 25, the 25th house. Now that's beautiful because the four-leaf clover, the number 2, is considered the little luck, the small luck. And the sun is considered the big luck. Kind of like in the tarot, that the sun card is the most powerful, most positive card in the deck. So it is as well in the Lenormand. And now we could also go to the classic tarot meaning, and where the sun resembles obviously the masculine energy while the moon resembles the feminine energy. Funnily enough, the number 31 equals 4. 4 is also the emperor in the classic major arcana tarot. Anyway, we're not focusing on this, but what we do focus on, the 25th house is the ring. It's the partnership. And it's about happiness. Happiness that before was overshadowed maybe by betrayal, by someone maybe choosing someone else for a little short while. Let's put it this way. But now something has come to light. And the happiness is coming through. And this partnership that's coming in, this new beginning with this fated encounter, yeah? No more lies. That is done and dusted. Because the betrayal has been illuminated. The happiness is coming in. And I like also this diagonal line with the sun, the cross, the ring, and the dog, which again talks about a destined, fated and destined partnership. If there is one, then in this diagonal. Careful, there might be gossip about someone's career choice or stability in some kind of sense. Could also be material abundance or material stability with the message coming in here. And the masculine energy, I do not envy with this diagonal. I'm not going to lie. Because something is public. Something, two very nasty cards, to be fair. And then the park. And then the decision card. While the feminine is all about karmic security. And the fishes can be about hidden emotions. Yeah. But it's also about finances. Anyway, I've been jumping too much. Sorry. Going back. That's beautiful. In the 25th house, the house of the ring, is the sun. I don't need to say anything more to that. So jumping to the number 26. The 26th house is the house of secrets, or the house of book. And since the bear, yes, it's about authority, protection, power, but an old topic. So oh my God, and I've been talking about this before. An old topic is coming to light. Something is being revealed. Something from the past is coming up. I've been going on about this. I'm not crazy. I know this. This is so unreal. Yeah, I just love confirmation if there is one. So, wow, this is just, yeah. Something of the past is being revealed. And the bear can also be a person card, right? But whatever the secret is that is coming to light, whatever communication that is coming forward, it's something that is divinely guided and divinely protected, and it is all happening for your highest good. That's what I'm getting. The bear, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Now I realize something. The bear card also stands for the lover. It can also be the rival, so it always depends. But I think you will hear about a secret that a lover of yours has kept from you. And yes, with the key right next to it, and the key is about security, something that is unlocking doors, like unlocking the Chamber of Secrets. Oh my gosh, yeah, I go again with Harry Potter references. Anyway, no, it's a Chamber of Secrets, but still. This is unreal. Yeah, anyway, and that this secret is finally coming out. It's a karmic secret. Oh my God. It's a karmic secret about your lover that is coming to light. To light. Double confirmation. And then the key. You got to be kidding me. And now I'm starting to get a headache. So there is karmic energy strongly also coming in here. I hope this is going away, because this is already, me no likey. Okay, moving on. The 27th house. The 27th house is talking about the letter. Yeah, the letter, which is over here, right? This letter, this communication is assured. It is incoming. It is incoming. The writer with a new beginning, it's incoming. The action will be taken. And again, I feel drawn to the 33. So 333 might be significant for you. Maybe only the number 33. Maybe the number 30. Take what resonates, and the 13 really pokes out to me. Yeah. And the house of the letter is all about information and communication. And it is fast incoming. This key that you need to unlock, this missing piece of information that you needed, that was blocked off, this piece of information, oh my God, that piece of information that you have been missing, that was blocked, that blocked you from your partnership, or that missing piece of information that you needed to understand the karmic partnership of someone else, of the person that you were connected to. You can't even make this up, even if you wanted to. Yeah. About your masculine energy is being revealed. This is coming in. Because the 28th house is the masculine energy, and this is becoming public. Something is happening publicly to this masculine. And this masculine energy, his thoughts, sorry, I'm saying his thoughts, okay? Just so it's easier for me, or let's say their thoughts, because it doesn't have to be someone in a male body, but the masculine energy, whoever is more in the masculine energy, their thoughts are about messaging. Yeah. Their future is the house energy. And they see the house energy with the feminine. What did I tell you? I continue on and on and on and on and on about the fated encounter that is going to happen. It is going to happen. That is the future of what is going to happen for this masculine. And the past was about the key, right? The key, which is also about stability, but it's also about solutions. And funnily enough, it can also be an alarm signal for some strange reason. It stands for clarity in love, and it also stands for the dream partner. So, but they leave this in the past because what did I talk about? A karmic situation. That's in the past. So the bear could also be like maybe the rival that falsely was believed to be the ideal partner. And now this masculine is finally stepping out in the open. And the dirty laundry is being washed. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. And here we go. And that's that. What they're still pushing down a little bit is maybe the depth of their emotions that they have for you. It could also mean that they might have money problems that they're trying to push down, which you can imagine if someone might have been married here, they probably had some great stability, some foundation somewhere else, and to just wreck this up, yeah, they might want to push this away, because if they would have this in the forefront of their mind, then they probably wouldn't be moving forward. Yeah. And the house also stands for everything is safe. Everything is the way it should be. Yeah. And it's about a stable commitment. It's about a stable marriage. And it also talks about, what did I say? That someone might have pregnancy news. Someone is getting pregnant very soon. I did upload this reading. It was this timing reading. The next 6 months are ushering in something in the title. Anyway, and I also briefly mentioned that by next June, there might be that you're actually pregnant, or someone's getting pregnant, or you are getting someone pregnant. Depends. So, but yeah, everything's safe. And also like to, yeah, if it's the desire of the masculine energy, then yes, it is to actually build a family, to build a new foundation, and an even bigger one this time. Okay, so the feminine energy is the 29th house. And the feminine energy has the house, obviously, because we went on and on about it. And that means what is 100% for certain for the feminine energy is that there is a strong foundation coming for her, for them. And it talks about it just talks about a stable commitment. That is where they're at. And the feminine energy is ready for this final, the partnership of a lifetime, really, of many lifetimes. I stand corrected again. But what the feminine energy is in their heads about is about what to cut down. Or maybe even thinking about how something was cut down abruptly and rudely in the past. And the number 10 card. Number 10, completion. Something ended. But yet again, number 10, then again, is number 1, and 1 is a new beginning. Which then again makes sense why I was so caught up with the number 13, which is also the death card in the Major Arcana in Classic Tarot. So therefore, it's about transformation. What the feminine energy might be surprising is the Coffin card. Maybe that something has ended. And I pick it up again. I'm sorry, feminine energies. Maybe the feminine energy also had a death in their family, which the feminine energy is kind of pushing down a little. Or maybe because I was just talking about how we had the first snow. Maybe this just happened very recently. And it's still something that needs to be dealt with. Yuppa. Yuppa dabba doo. And the future energy is the ship, which is about the longing for love. But it's also about travel, and it's about hope. And that's so strange. And it's also about inheritance, weirdly enough. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. And in a good sense, if you might have an enterprise yourself, like your own business, then it's about big money when it comes to your business ventures. So that's nice, right? And it involves planning of all kinds. So that's nice. So this is all coming. And that is quite beautiful. And the ship says it's coming to you. So whatever is in the future for the feminine energy, it's already on its way. And luck is on your side with the 4-leaf clover. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And the ship card is in the house 30th, which is the card of lilies. So you might enter really in a long distance relationship. So yes, maybe the intimate moments might be a bit scarce at times, but I do get that you will. If you do not plan on getting pregnant, if you can get pregnant, that you should take some precautions, because a meetup, sorry that I have to now use this dialect, this meetup with maybe a far distance, like long distance lover, might be leading to a child that's being conceived. Okay? That was blunt. Yeah, we're all adults here. I really hope we are. So, but then again, this might be the new beginning. This new beginning. If you're already in a committed relationship, then this is about starting the next leg of your journey together, which would be a child, which might be conceived on a romantic getaway. Who knows? Maybe you are actually planning your honeymoon. I like this. And now that is beautiful. The 4-leaf clover, the number number 2 card, is actually in the house of the sun. So the small luck is in the big luck. Yeah. Whatever future is coming towards the masculine and the feminine energy, it is about happiness, luck, and it's just beautiful. I like this. So, now, the house 32, number 32, is the moon, is the house of the moon. So, the feminine energy. Weird side message. If there had been some stumbling blocks, some worries when it comes to your career, this is being cleared out. Those are the rods. The rods? Yeah. I think that's what you call them. Yeah. Yeah, rods. Sorry. And this talks about like speaking up on a topic, like how do you say this? Like voicing something. Yes, it can be about a discussion and an argument. Yes. But I actually get that there has been something on your mind, on your psyche, an argument that might have happened in the past. And I think this is now coming together and it's being cleared up with the clouds being, and whatever message is coming in, this is actually gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's about, no, it's actually talking things through. And I think that was something that was feared before, but it's happening now. Yeah. In the past, someone was worried that speaking up about something that was hidden with the owl, it's the moon is in the house of the owls. Someone was afraid that this would lead to more arguments in the past. But now this is actually going to be swept away because you've got double luck on your side right next to it. So this is completely lightening this darkness away. Like it's gone. There is nothing negative anymore. In the past, might have been, and I do get that 8 of Swords energy here, mental imprisonment. But so be it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The last 4 cards. The house 33, the house of the key, is about decisions, making a decision and making the right choice. That whatever choice is being made is the right one, and it's unlocking the door. The door to value, the door to abundance, the door to love, the door to peace and happiness. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Yeah, and the key card also stands for a loud yes, you could say so. And it's about accomplishment, success, solutions. What else? Yes, stability. I think I mentioned stability before, right? Yeah, and it could be an alarm signal as well. But yeah, no. But the decision that's being made will lead to clarity when it comes to love. And this decision is about choosing the ideal partner. the lover of your dreams, or your dream lover choosing you, making that decision and realizing it. Okay, moving on. And that is so funny because the fishes, that is the only house that, the only card that is in their home house. So number 34 is in the house of number 34. It's the fishes. The fishes are about finances and hidden emotions. And so it says that they are talking about deep emotions that are going to be made public. But they're also talking about the soul. They talk about the emotions in general. They also talk about fantasy. And now I get a very strong Pisces energy. Yeah, because they're the dreamer of the zodiac. Why did I get keep your addictions, or like get your addictions in check? So if you overindulge or tend to overindulge in certain things, maybe cut down a little. Just a friendly advice. You don't have to do it. But it also cautions you to be mindful how you spend your money. Okay? Anyway, moving on. Number house 35, that is originally the anchor. And I do get that there might be a change, a transformation in your career. Okay? But I also get there is a change up in your existing foundations, your existing stability. Double confirmation because the anchor normally would be here. We got the coffin card, transformation, and just above it is the house card. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. If you were wondering about a new job interview that you went to, the answer is no. That's rather weird. Okay. You might also get some clarity when it comes to a health issue. That's also a weird message, but okay. Okay. Well, the coffin. There might be some worries when it comes to your stability in your job. But this phase that you're going through is ending. And yet again, it's again about this grievance, the grieving card. Like literally, this could be about a literal death, sadly. But it can also talk about maybe pining over a lost love. Even though I don't really pick this up because it's not aligned with a whole other reading. Or maybe you're putting to rest the pining of a lost love because there's this new beginning coming. Whether it's a new love or a past lover returning to your side. Yeah. Crazy. Okay. And the number 36 is the card, the House of the Cross. And this is what I meant. And the number 9 is the flower bouquet. And that's about a date meetup. So there will be a fated meeting. That's the message. To be, in all honesty, I could continue on this reading because there's still so many more messages that I could unpack if I wanted to. But yeah. This is so weird. I don't actually not officially offer personal readings. But I mean, this is doable. If you ever wish to have your own Lenormand reading, then that would be possible to figure this one out. But This is why I'm just mentioning it now, because only the real hardcore subscribers will be listening to the whole message. And I actually feel bad for anyone who is not listening until the very end, because this reading is, wow, you better claim it, because there's so much going on. And honestly, I cannot wait for the people to come back to this reading and actually announce what has taken place for them, what came true. Anyway, sending you absolutely love and light. Take care. Bye bye.